Good Sunday morning. And what day is it today, right? Car meet day. So, hey, yesterday I put on a new exhaust on the Bronco 2. Check her out. All right. How about that, huh? Now, Bronco 1, right? Bravo 1. Listen to that. I like that. Vaping. All right. It's Bronco show day. Follow us along. All right, got the kid next to me, and we are going to go get breakfast at Panera. That's the first thing we do before we get there to the car meet with the Bronco day, the two Broncos. Oh, gate, better than walking up and having to open it. So you do that. When the gate breaks, you're like, yeah, the gate takes a little time to open, but it's all right. They get a little bit of some sprinkles today. There's the kid just loving that Bronco. I can't. It's pretty incredible how my kid, I mean, for anybody who's following my channel, when my daughter crashed that Ford Mustang Bullitt 2020, which I did little things to it, it was just a really good looking car. I mean, my daughter, she was just so bummed that she did that. And that's something that she'll never, ever forget the rest of her life. And, you know, to replace that fun factor, she loved that car so much that, you know, yeah, if I thought about buying our Bullitt again, yeah, but at the same time, I'm not there. So what's really interesting about this is that my daughter just now, you know, that Bronco, and, you know, she's even said it. I didn't bring it up. She's like, that's her all-time favorite vehicle. And, using this phone, I'm so done with this damn phone. It's a joke to video anymore. I have too much. Whoever's an expert out there and dumping all these damn videos onto a USB or a frickin', you know, 10 terabyte drive, yeah, come on over to my house. It's a joke, man, joking. I'm fighting with my videos. And, yeah, it's a whole other conversation. But going back, you know, this phone constantly craps out now. And yeah, I want to get a camera, but, you know, all it takes is YouTube people to get out there and say, you need to buy the Sony 7C, you know, Alpha, model camera. And yeah, and everybody and brother's gone out and bought these things. You can't even get them. I mean, it's insane. And, you know, and what you're talking about, for me, I make no money in the YouTube channel. And what I've just learned, I mean, it's such a teaser. So this is what I thought. You know, for anybody watching this video and you want to be a YouTuber, makes money, good luck. You're not. Unless you're just incredibly talented and you rise above most. But here's the story. You hit 1,000 subscribers and you get the capability to, you know, have money's paid to you through advertising, right? Well, kinda. There's a little catch there. You need 4,000 hours in 1 year of video watching time. So if you don't have 4,000 hours in one, you know, cumulative year, then you don't qualify for advertising. So my YouTube channel now is over 2 years old, and I have 1,800 hours of video sharing time. So for me, yeah, good luck. And the reason I bring that up is, yeah, I need a nicer camera. I need some stuff. And to the fact, last year or 2020, I bought a new MacBook computer to handle all this stuff. And oh my God, so you're talking $3,000. End of the day, to really kind of get your stuff set up, conservative $3,000, maybe $4,000 or $5,000. I mean, I'm just like, who the hell wants to do that? I don't. So, you know, it just, but anyways, this camera here is crapping out on me because it's just too many photos and videos, and it's all, you know, connected to my freaking iCloud, which just, you know, it's just blah, 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 right? Yeah, so that's really Sunday morning conversations, right? People are like, oh God, I don't think you're all this baloney, but what I was talking about is how my daughter lost that Mustang Bullet, and now, you know, she's driving the Ford Bronco, and she really loves that vehicle. I mean, she just really does love that Bronco. Thank God. I mean, but I've talked about this a few times in other videos. You know, I was trying to negotiate a deal to barter with that vehicle at the Coons Baltimore Ford store to help me get a little better deal on buying that F-250 Tremor. To the point, I told them I would give them my Bronco. I told the deal was if they would discount that vehicle because they wanted ADM. It's all about ADM because I didn't factory order the truck. So yeah, you're gonna pay $5-10 grand ADM on the hot items or more. You sure are. So I went back and forth with Coons Baltimore Ford to buy an F-250 Tremor truck for over a year. I mean, there was one would come in, try to negotiate it, didn't go. Another one come in, this dumb squirrel, he just got killed. Jeez. 2 squirrels on the road. Hey, 2 squirrels on the road, right? One's in a red Bronco, and one's in a yellow Bronco, right? So, anyways, it's just insane how my kid was, you know, I don't want the Bronco, Dad. I don't want the Bronco. And I literally, if Coons Baltimore Ford 2 months ago would have said, okay, we'll take your Bronco and we'll give you a better deal on the Tremor truck, and then you relinquished your, it's ours. Which they could make a ton of money off that vehicle. But they wouldn't do it. They were like, no, we're not going to do that. So they actually did me a favor. You know, there's a situation where it just wasn't meant to be. And that's what's weird about my car habits of buying cars. There's sometimes deals I don't even talk to you about that never go down. And in the end, it's just incredible on how that's the way it was supposed to be. The deal wasn't supposed to go down. And then let me kind of back up. I was on such a page over a year ago, and up until just really this past end of last year, to get an F-250 Tremor gas. And yeah, that's what I was all fixated on. Well, I wasn't talking about my F-150 truck that it opened my eyes. That Ford Tremor truck opened my eyes that, holy crow, the V6 twin turbo motor in that F-150 Tremor truck, the way it's geared, the torque outpulls that Godzilla, F-350 truck. And then the F-350 truck is a huge gas hog when you start towing. And I just was like, wow. So, and I sold my F-450, a while back. So I kind of missed that diesel capability for the towing. So, but once again, last year I was on the page numerous times of trying to buy a F-250 gas truck. And it never did happen. The deals just never went down. I was never comfortable with the deals. So there's an example in life when you're out buying things and it just doesn't kind of come to play. You start hemming and hawing, this and that. Let it go, So that brings up the Bronco conversation more about how my daughter was radiating to me 2 months ago. She just didn't want that Bronco. She didn't like the Bronco. She didn't want the Bronco. Well, that's a 180-degree different story now, as everybody knows, if you watch my videos. So, wow. The Sunday morning conversations as we come up to a kind of an overcast day and 52 degrees out. Should be a decent show, my thought. I'm going to get my coffee, Panera, and continue our Sunday morning conversations. This past week, it's all been about the electrification. What I mean by that is there's a lot of things going on in the electrified world. Number one is the F-150 truck, which mine is scheduled to be built, F-150 Lightning truck that is. Mine is scheduled to be built the week of April or May 9th. Golly, time just goes by so damn quick. As you get older in life, life is but a vapor. So, The week of the May 9th, my vehicle is scheduled to be built, but on April 26th, they began production of F-150 Lightning. So there may be a few people here in the next week or so that actually do get their F-150 Lightning. And you know what? I ordered the Lariat package. I didn't order the Platinum package. And if I don't know, I don't think I could build a Platinum package. I don't know what. I just am trying to rehash why. I mean, the Lariat's fine for me. Lariat's nice when you option all out. And the Platinum maybe, and then I just didn't want to spend $100,000. It's like up to 94 or 92 grand, that extended pack. So, for me, and here's the next thing. I'm having to get all new power pulled into my property to accommodate my 3 electric vehicles. That's a whole other thing that I'm going to do a video on. And, here we go. I talk about it all the time. When you buy an electric vehicle, it isn't necessarily you're saving a lot of money. And, and I can't emphasize enough that the electrification, the vehicles I have, are just so much fun. Wow, the car show is pretty much light right now. So the electrification of these vehicles, am I chasing these vehicles because I'm going to save the world? I'm not. I like these vehicles. I like the Mach-E's because they're just fun. They're just really fun vehicles. If they weren't fun, I'd get rid of them. So I'm not the guy that's saying, I bought my electric car and it's going to help save the world's challenges. I'm not into that at all. I think that's so misled. It's not factual. I mean, it's just, I'm more on the page. This is just really cool technology and it's a lot of fun and I want to enjoy it. That's what it's about. But here you go. For my property, you've seen it. I've got to have a whole nother, I should probably pull in 400 amp, another whole power source. We had the electrical company out here this past week. And we're trying to get it all, scheduled and coordinated to have them come in and trench in and pull new power. But holy crow, for me to be able to do what I do with my electric vehicles and charge them, that's a whole nother, spend money. And Dominion Electric's saying that they're going to put me like on a 4-year plan to pay it back. I mean, I don't even know the details yet. They were in a Ford Bullet Mustang, beautiful, like what I had to the car show. The kid will probably be in tears today looking at that. Yeah, so here we go. How much is that going to be to bring in more electric so I can have a capability to be charging my F-150 truck and my Mach-E's? All right, I got to get coffee. All right, here we are. Panera. It's interesting. Pre-pandemic, these type of businesses are just crazy busy all the time, meaning sit down, sit in. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention. The sit down, sit in, eating at the restaurants is gone. I mean, at least where I am. All right, let's get our pickup line right here. Do our thing. All righty. Got the Panera breakfast and coffee. I was just talking about how I'm having to pull new electric into my shop. And, it's not that simple. You may have to pull permits. I mean, I've got a friend of mine that's an electrician to help me out. Doesn't mean he doesn't get paid. It's just, a little bit more personable. So, which that helps out a lot. But, here's the thing. You buy these electric vehicles, and I think the misinformation more than ever in today's society is just beyond comprehension of what you believe and don't believe. To the point, here's the electrification this past week, electrified. Here's Elon Musk buying out Twitter, which has really created a lot of, it's like split down the middle. One side's like, yeah, freedom of speech. Other side's like, what? What do you mean? We already have freedom of speech. I mean, there's so many, it's turning political. And so for Elon, he has had an incredible success in his career with his Tesla product being electric. And, and that's been his success, is even though PayPal, that was his, I guess, was one of his original kind of got him going, and then, you know, SpaceX. And so, you know, you have to say to yourself, what is Elon trying to accomplish with this social media presence footprint? Because he's, you know, he's in the spotlight, but usually spotlight is more about what latest, greatest, you know, technology or, you know, is going on for him. It hasn't usually been about his, you know, his social life, if you know what I mean. So for me, you know, electrified, okay, is Elon at that point that he sees at Ford and you know, Chrysler or Stellantis, who's the Peugeot group that bought out the Dodge Ram, you know, Chrysler Jeep, you know, product brand, and they're over in Europe. Does he see how GM, you know, Nissan, you know, you just go through the list of car manufacturers are now really getting very heavy into production, beginning production of their electric vehicles. So is Elon maybe stepping back? Is he, you know, maybe saying, hey, the heyday of me being the only electric guy out there, maybe it's time to, you know, move on and do something different? I have no idea, but you just have to wonder why. What is his goal? And, you know, this is what I think it is. I think it's about the artificial intelligence, because for Tesla, I mean, that everybody looks at the Tesla's electric vehicle, but it's more than that. Tesla was designed to capture information. Tesla's vehicles read everything, you know, going down the road, and read everything inside the vehicle that what you're doing. So, you know, part of me says that one of the driving factors was he bought Twitter for the artificial intelligence capabilities, you know, continue to learn. So, hey, here we're at the car show. All right, you know, it's kind of an overcast day. It's first day of May. You know, what's going to be the energy level today? You know, you go to these shows, and it's pretty consistent on, you know, who's showing up, and like, yeah, here I am. But even though many times I'm too busy or out of town. Ooh, look at that Viper. That's nice. I like that. Look at the bug. Pretty cool. Viper car is really cool. Like that. Got some Jeepies here. Land Rover Defender 90, I guess that is. Yeah, kind of light. Oh, look at this, a tubbed out BMW. Ha ha! That's pretty badass. It has to be a small block, would be my guess. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Beautiful Charger wide body. Like it. That's beautiful. Very nice. So, got some, kind of decent. Look at that old Monte Carlo. I had one of those. That was a white one I had. SS. Gave it to my sister. I drove it around for a while, then I was like, nah. I'm bored of this thing. That's my challenge in life. I get bored. Hey, here's the GT500 guy. Didn't see who owned that, so let's see who owns that today. Oh, look at that little MR2. I used to have the generation after it, the rounded body, in 92, I think, or 91. All right, the car shows are growing. There's a Ford Focus RS. I had a red one.
Oh, that's an ST.
Oh, is it an ST?
Yeah.
Okay. So look at this GT350. This thing looks all original. I mean, this thing's very valuable. Very nice. Beautiful car. Got the Bronco people down here. Have to go down there and check them out. Let's go down there. We got people checking out the Bronco. All right, so we have another Bronco contender, and a nice lady here is going to tell us. She just got this. Apparently, somebody didn't want to buy it. Is that the story here?
They wanted it back.
Is it a 2022?
22.
And it's, which edition is it?
Outer Banks.
Outer Banks.
Lux package.
All right. So if you're a Ford Bronco person, like, hey, if anybody follows my channel, yeah, I'm a Ford Bronco guy. The challenge of getting Broncos is very difficult if you order them. So we're here talking about how you really lucked out on getting this. All right, so the husband is now next to us, and apparently that bottom stripe is not a factory option. That's something you all got somewhere else?
Aftermarket on ridergraphics.com.
Did you put it on?
We did, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's a really nice thing about it. So this is the V6 twin turbo,
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Soft top. Did you have a preference if you could have chosen the vehicle soft or hard? What would you actually take?
I think I initially wanted the hard top, but
Okay.
I think that the soft top is so fun.
Okay.
But because it comes with the hard top prep kit, you can have both.
Let's walk around the vehicle. So, have you done the soft top off?
Yes. Not
Is it-
off, we're down all the way.
How is it? Like, I had Jeeps with soft tops.
Yeah.
To me, they were never easy. It seemed like it was a lot of
It's
work.
pretty easy.
Oh, it is.
Actually, very easy to take it down and take the windows out. Very easy. Jeep makes a really good case for them.
Right.
To keep it in, you can keep it right in the back. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wow. So,
Pretty easy. I would say less than 10 minutes to do everything you need to do.
okay, so you just got this like a week ago?
A week ago, yeah.
So you just happened to luck out on a forum or just searching inventory?
Well, so I was looking at the area's largest Ford dealer, and they said they didn't have any. Well, I didn't really believe that. I was like,
Okay.
really, you have none?
Right.
So then I happened to be on a chat, and he said, I have one. I said, what color is it? He said, blue. I said, have your manager
But
call
what's
me
the
right
real
now.
color of that blue? Atlas
Velocity.
blue?
No, this is the Velocity Metallic blue.
Velocity metallic blue. Okay, all right. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, go ahead.
So,
They said they had a order from a customer, and the customer decided at the last moment they didn't want it, basically.
he was
Wow.
wavering, and he wasn't coming in, so the
Okay.
manager told him he could sell it to me.
Wow. Now, you got the key. They ordered the keypad feature, whether you realize it or not. That's just a stick-on. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which I opted not to get it because I thought it was a little bit more integrated, which it's nice to have for sure. So the interior is, can we see the interior? If you don't mind. If there's anything personal in there, I won't video it. And I won't do that. Hey, wow. This is really cool. So that's a different color than my interior. That's really neat. I like that color theme too. Wow. Very nice. Have you noticed the little American flag on your shifter? Have you noticed that down there?
Yes, I did.
Isn't that pretty neat?
I did notice
And
that.
a little Bronco thing.
I noticed the Broncos on the
Oh.
headlights too.
So, see here? Do you know about your options right there for your little holder? Let me show you mine.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Okay, let's go over to my vehicle. We will, but let's just a little quick walk around still. Let's see the back. I want to see how you're good. I just want to see if there's anything really different. No, not really. I really haven't really explored the soft top because I didn't order that. We're gonna go over to my vehicle right here, and I'm gonna show you mine. All right, I'm gonna show you what I did, which some people like it, some don't.
Oh, that. Okay, we were talking about this.
Yeah, so
Okay,
you should
can
sit
hold
in
your wallet.
mine. You should sit in my vehicle, and I won't video. And see, maybe made another sale here for that company. But I left the little net in. When you watch the video on how to put this in, initially I took this out, but then I saw another gentleman make a video, and you can leave it on when you put this on.
And I would
So
leave it on.
it's a dual. You just have to clip it on. It's real simple. I showed a little quick video of that on my video. All right, so this is a great conversation. I'm getting confident in my front mud flap, even though I didn't do the gator back in the back yet because it's a little project. But here's great news: WeatherTech for the Wild Track package now offers mud flaps.
Ah, nice.
And I just ordered those last night for the yellow, the daughter's Bronco over here. So for me, I wish they would have had those. I wish the factory Ford mud flaps would work on the Wild Track package. It won't, because those are nice, very pricey.
Yes, they are.
So with WeatherTech, I'll be getting those in hopefully this week, and I can do a review on those WeatherTech ones.
Yeah.
And it's just so new with the product in the market that most manufacturers haven't done. So that's a great question. Are you doing mud flaps on yours?
I will be.
And so yours, you should be able to do the factory Ford ones. And I think you may have to trim that bar, maybe.
Well, I think we're going to do some anyway because we are going to do wheels and tires too.
Okay, nice.
So,
Yeah,
so I'm
cool.
starting to kind of figure out what
Right.
I'm going to do there.
Right.
That's a whole other market.
That's a whole other ball. That's the joy of having these Broncos. It's unlimited doing your customization.
Yes.
You know, so much fun. Beautiful. Well, thank you for letting us video this. And if there's anything you don't like, I'll take it out. So now the real question is, I've got bullhorns back in my shop. When do you want to put those on? All right, look at this here. Just badass. Wow. Beautiful. Is this your pride and joy?
Yes, sir.
Is this a 95? 2000.
Second gen, yeah.
Okay, second generation.
Yep, so power windows, AC, and a radio.
Right.
And a little bit more horsepower.
And how many miles are on it?
24,000.
So I had the Viper trucks
Oh, cool. Yeah.
with the Viper motor.
Yeah.
Mine was a 2004.
Okay.
And I had the 2006 Knight Rider edition as well.
Cool.
Believe it or not, I had 3 Viper trucks
Oh, really?
over.
They're fun.
Yeah,
They're
I had the 4-door, which those were boring, the 2-doors, and I loved that Viper motor to this day. I wish I never sold that truck, but oh well.
Doors were only automatic, correct?
Right, it was boring.
Yeah.
Terrible. But this is a really nice color theme. Thank God they did that to break it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah. This is really
One of 120. So this was the Viper. They had like different names. I'm trying to think of the. They started getting creative with some of the names. Remember that? That was late. I think that was more like in 2010. The ACR. The Audi guy. So so second owner, third owner. That's nice. Very good.
Yep.
Beautiful car, man. I do a YouTube channel here and do the car show. I'm not showing you. I just like to share other people that don't get out and about. They feel like they're part of this.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen you here since I've been here.
No, I haven't. It's rare that I make it here. So.
Right, yeah. So, man, awesome. You have any other toys back home, or is this it?
It's the only car, per se, but enough toys. I have an Excursion that's pretty cool.
Very nice. So, 5-speed?
6-speed.
6-speed.
56 trains, yeah.
Now, is this 500?
450.
450. Okay. And that's something that today,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, my 4-door car has that.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh. When this was
20-something years
everything,
ago,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. When I had the Viper 2004 truck with 500 horsepower, that was like, wow, you know? I had a Z06 with, I think it was 380 or 390, the C5 first generation, before they went to like 405. So, that Corvette has 2,000 horsepower?
Black Corvette's 2005.
Jesus Christ, we don't even connect.
But he
I
says
mean,
it does.
no way. There's no way.
You gotta look him up on YouTube.
I mean, wow. So what? I mean, he's running race gas.
Yeah, it's got a massive turbo in the front. When he pulls out there, you'll see the massive turbo. He done took the radiator out.
I gotta go over and check this out. I think he's leaving though. Yep, there goes the small box Chevy, I think. Nice Camaro there. There you go, Julia. Very nice. There you go. There you are. He's leaving too soon. That's sweet.
Yeah.
This thing just radical here. Race everything, isn't it? Wow. Listen to that. That's the highlight of the day. 2,000 horsepower?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Unlike high boost, but
What's he, what
right now
fuel?
it's probably like 1,500.
What fuel is he running?
85. You can
Is he?
smell it.
Wow.
Pretty insane.
Wonder what his quarter mile trap is. Does he tell you that?
I forget. It's online somewhere.
It'd be 8s.
His 60 to 130 is like 3-1.
Uh-huh. He's got to be in the 8s.
His 100 to 150 is 2 seconds, so that shit is fucking moving.
You're right.
Yeah.
He may be in the 7s.
Yeah, it's probably like 8.
I mean, he had a cage and everything. Definitely in it, It's crazy, though. You can go buy a Plaid. I drove a Plaid this past week. There's no roll bar in it. But it does 154 miles an hour, a quarter mile. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
All right, it's Corvette day. So, gentleman here is showing off his Z06. And he's modded it for sure. So, what type of power is this bad boy pushing out?
On ethanol, it's around 850-ish.
Nice.
Right now, we had like a little leak with the flex fuel sensor, so we had to put it back on the stock location. So the flex fuel sensor did sit right here, which is kind of like a little U.
Yeah, right.
But
so it's naturally, it's an NA motor at 8.
No, it's boosted. Like the superchargers.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, it's just the cover on it doesn't really show it.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. You know, it's kind of a sleeper cover.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It like the Whipple or whatever, you would see like the little 2 humps for the screws. But,
right.
It's just full bolt-on, cam, meth, E85, monster clutch. The clutch holds 1150 wheel, a lot of room for improvement. It's the Z07 package, so it has the carbon ceramic brakes, 3LT, pretty much like the most spec'd out Z06 you could buy.
So what size rear tire is that on wheel?
It's an 18. So,
Mickey Thompson tire, or whose is it?
Yeah, Mickey Thompson.
Right.
345, so...
Nice. It's pretty decent on the street.
Yeah, it hooks fine.
Right. So,
yeah,
have you done the quarter mile of this thing? You do that yet? Or?
Not yet.
What's your guess? What's your guess, though, if you did it?
If I put the driver mod hat on, I would expect maybe like a low 10. I know this car could do 9s.
But it's a stick.
Yeah.
That's your challenge.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible? Today,
Yeah,
the guy, when I was growing up, the stick guy blew away the automatic guy. You know, now today, the guy, the automatic, blows away the stick guy. You know?
But my fellow buddy on Instagram, he has a similar setup.
Right.
And he went a 9.6 in his stick car. I got to put the stock shifter back in it because the short throw is way too short.
Right. What about exhaust? What about the exhaust on it? Anything different?
American Racing headers. Here, let me start.
Let's hear this bad boy. You got to hear it. You got to hear the real deal. So interior, just the same except your shifter.
Yeah, you have the mech kit here. Come on.
It's like a freight train, man. It sounds like my boat. It sounds like my boat, man. That motor. Oh my gosh. So you different cam, right?
Yeah, it's a Texas stationary cam.
Right. So what is this right here?
That's the meth kit. So in the airbox you'll see like 2 nozzles. And once I hit boost, this little light will turn red right here. And it just sprays meth. It cools the supercharger and it helps with like cooling and everything like that. So.
Right, because that's I'm trying to think of the word. It's your vapor lock, not vapor lock, but your heat soak. That's the challenge.
Yeah, especially in these blowers.
Right.
They could be kind of tough.
Wow, there you go. Oh yeah, now you hear that supercharger. Yeah. Nice. Got the green belt. What's with the green belt? What's the theory of the green belt on the superchargers? Is it a Gates product?
Yeah, it's Gates.
Yeah.
There's one level up an RPM belt, but they were so back ordered.
Right.
I just put a green belt in. It's fine. When I was building the car, me and my buddy, we put it on blower spacers, so the blower was a little bit higher up.
Right.
And I just put a Hyper-V belt.
Right.
One time I was making a hit on the toll road and it just ripped.
Yeah, I've heard these stories. Ripped. Right, yeah.
I think you could see like a little bit of
I see it. I see it over there.
up there.
On the,
I mean, whatever.
right.
Shit happens.
Yep. So what year is this?
It's 2015.
2015. How many miles are on it?
Oh, I want to say 34. I got it 12,000 miles back in July 2019.
So you modded everything.
Yeah, me and my buddy, we did everything but the tune. But yeah, I mean, we took out the motor, put the monster clutch, cam,
Right.
everything.
Right.
Yeah, it's a unit.
Very nice. All right, we got a really nice GT350 here. Gentleman's being really nice to let me video it. So, how much power does this have?
We're pushing close to 900 wheels.
Damn. So supercharged.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Very nice. 2017. He's got nice. You got to see the motor. Got pins. Like it. Now, those didn't come factory. You put those on, right?
I had these installed. The hood starts to float a little bit above 120 miles an hour.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So, Whipple, nice.
Yeah.
You did it right on that. That's awesome.
10.5, 3-liter Whipple.
Wow. Stripes are yours, though, right?
Oh yeah, that's all factory.
The stripes are factory.
Yeah.
Really? This is a very rare GT350 if those blue stripes are factory.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a buddy of mine that drives around in a Hennessy one that's the same color.
All right. Now, so the wheels, you got a drag radial on there, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta have that on there for some grip. You know, this thing, anything below 60 miles an hour, she's blowing the tires off.
All right, so these are really nice rims. Man, these things are pricey, is my guess.
Oh yeah, variant.
Right.
Variant.
So what size you got? What do you got here? 19? So
19 by 11s all the way around, square setup, 305 tires all the way around.
really?
Yep.
All proportional.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's interesting.
She rides like she's on rails in the corners.
Nice. What about the interior? Anything special? I saw your shifter.
Just standard Recaro setup in here.
Oh yeah, Recaro seats, nice. How many miles?
She's probably right at about 18,000 miles right now.
First owner, second owner?
Second owner. I bought it 2 years ago. It had 3,300 miles on it when I bought it.
And you did everything to it, right?
Yeah, I did everything to it. It was pretty much untouched when I bought it. Bought it out in Falls Church. Got a great price on it.
Have you tracked it as far as quarter mile or anything?
Quarter mile. I think we made one pass on it before I did the supercharge. Just kind of feel it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it for a quarter mile car. It's right. I do some roll racing with it.
Right. Well, it's a Voodoo motor, so it's high.
Voodoo motor,
right.
6-speed. If you want to drag race these days with all the cars out here with dual clutches and stuff, you're kind of ice skating uphill with trying to shift gears.
Well, the beauty of the Ford Shelby product is it's such a great handling vehicle. It's such a real connection to the road. It's just a fun car. I don't care. You don't have to be the fastest guy out there. What I've learned from my Ford Mustangs, they're just so much fun.
You'd be surprised how many people I catch by surprise with this car, because really, it's an understanding of a balance between power and what road handling.
Right.
This car, the brakes are phenomenal. I had a Cadillac CTS-V before this, which is also a great handling car.
Yeah.
But the brakes are so phenomenal on this car. I've never had brake fade. We tend to take it out in the mountains most of the time, up towards West Virginia, where you got a lot more open road. You can really push it. But when you start pushing over that 800, 850 limit at the wheels, you're starting to overpower what the car's meant for. So you can't really enter and exit the corners. It's hard when you have that much power.
Right.
So you have to be really light on your foot. So I could make this thing. I could turn the blower up and have it make over 1,000 wheel, but then at that point, I can't use all the power. So with the way I like to drive.
Yeah. Now, so upgraded on the Brembos?
No, still factory Brembos. They still work great. There's a company on Instagram that actually sells overlays for the brake calibers. So it's a vinyl overlay, so you don't have to pull them and powder coat them and paint them. That way, if you ever want to change the color, you just peel it and you can order a new set. It's a great product.
So right. So factory disc,
factory disc
everything.
on it.
Okay.
Everything's factory on.
Suspension.
On the car. Suspension, BMR, suspension products, springs, links, and everything on it. So it's battened down really good.
So you changed out the Shelby.
Yep. Took the factory drive shaft out. It's got a carbon fiber drive shaft on it.
Wow. Man,
aftermarket,
you did a lot. Holy crow.
aftermarket DSS axles in it to be able to handle the power.
Really?
So,
Jesus
the axles
Christ.
are rated at 2,000 horsepower. So
Oh my
never
gosh,
have to worry about
man.
breaking them.
Oh yeah,
I mean, if
you've
you're
done
gonna
a
build-
lot. You've built this car.
You're either gonna spend the money now or spend it later. At some point,
Yeah,
factory parts, you're gonna come to the limit of what the factory parts can handle.
Right.
It's gonna break, and I'd rather not break them at 170 miles an hour.
Oh yeah,
brother.
I hear.
Which you guys heading back towards Nokesville? Yeah, I'm getting ready to head out too.
Right, no, this is awesome, man. So this has to be a keeper car. I mean,
I'll never sell it.
Whoever would get it from you get a deal if they got the right price on it.
Yeah, I won't
You
ever
know?
sell it. This was kind of a bucket list car, so I wanted to get something. I got, like I said, I found it with low miles, so I have no intention on ever selling it. I'm still looking for a 13 GT500 to add to the collection as well, just because it's a Halo car.
Right.
So that's really the ultimate goal for me.
Okay.
But,
Cool, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you letting us look at your car. It's really nice. And
Absolutely.
And I
you
guess
never have a problem with me wanting to talk for
Yeah,
you.
well, here's the thing. When you get ready to leave, I want to hear it.
Oh, absolutely.
I think you're getting ready to leave, so I'm kind of
getting ready to
wrapping
head
it
out.
up.
Yeah, she's
All right, here comes the real telltale story of... There you go, that voodoo motor. I heard that voodoo motor right out of the gate. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Nice, very nice.
I can't make mine that loud.
Jeez, that thing's freaking... that's a really nice car. Wow. Wow, so you have a late arrival here. I kind of hang out like I do always. It's like, what now, like 11, 10 or something, but can't even tell. So the gentleman here is very nice. Let me talk about his car. I mean, the theme of this is really cool. So first thing I just noticed when I walked up, it's got a Carroll Shelby signature there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what year is this?
Yeah, it's a 1995
In
Emerald Green.
Emerald Green, which was a 1 year run?
I think it was 94 or 95 when the Viper when they produced it in Emerald Green.
Right. So this is the original first generation Viper from
Yes,
92 on, right?
92 to 95 was Gen 1, 96 started the Gen 2, yes.
And so, what's crazy is it's got the V10 motor, but what was the power back then? What motor? Do we even know?
The V10 back then was 400 horsepower, about 450 torque.
Isn't that something? And today, whoop-de-doo-dah.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Today, whoop-de-doo-dah, but oh my gosh, back then, we were like, wow. So now, I said Lee Iacocca, the gentleman here corrected me, and he said, no, that was Bob Lutz at the time.
Yeah, Bob Lutz was actually kind of like the grandfather of this car and ended up kind of getting Lee Iacocca to back the manufacturing of this. They did a lot of work on it, and getting it produced, and yeah, I mean, from concept to delivery, it was a fantastic car.
I'm a Shelby guy. I've got all the Shelby products. Carroll Shelby. I'm trying to relate with him putting his signature on this car.
So Carroll Shelby, the whole idea, the concept behind this was Bob Lutz wanted to make a muscle car tribute to the old Cobra kind of era cars. And
Right.
And got some conversation and some work with Carroll Shelby and the team. But it's a Mopar car.
Right.
It does have a lot of the inspiration from the Cobra.
It is something.
They came out with the Viper as the name, right?
Right. And what's interesting is Carroll Shelby jumped around. He kind of jumped around from Ford to Dodge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of interesting how he kind of had that passion for vehicles and he'd buddy up with the different brands. And look at that, your front tow hook. That's kind of neat.
Well, they did recommend it. I mean, it's kind of an add-on, but They recommend it because in case you ever do get stuck somewhere, you don't want the tow truck to like rip out an axle or something.
So we just had the second generation Viper guy here a few minutes ago,
Okay.
and really nice. So let's see your engine, if you don't mind. We got to check out the engine here and see what's playing out here, because oh, that's interesting. So it's a front latch. That is, I would have thought it'd been in the back. Need help?
Give me a hand. Here's what grab that side right there. And we'll lift it up.
Yep. See, I had the Viper trucks. I had the SRT. Yeah, I had 3 of them, I believe. I had 2 of the 2-doors and 1 of the 4-doors. So, and I had the 2005 Viper motor.
Okay.
2004, 5, 6 Viper motors. And you know what's incredible is this has been a really reliable motor.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just engine. I mean, you could probably do a lot of extra modifications to it, but it's a beast right out of the box. Something unique about this car and some of the early Gen 1 and early Gen 2 Vipers that had the Sneaky Pete logo. I don't know if you can see it right there.
Yeah,
on the
right.
underside of the hood.
Yeah.
So in cool mornings or after the car's driven, that actually reflects through the patina on the top of the hood. So
Oh,
it
wow.
creates like a mysterious Sneaky
Yeah.
Pete logo on the hood.
Like the Ghost.
It's awesome. I think that's probably one of the best features of the car.
Wow. So is this the factory leather? You said you upgraded
this. This was upgraded by Venzano Viper Interiors.
Where are they out of? California?
Michigan.
Michigan.
He's a Viper guy. He does a ton of aftermarket Viper interiors. This one I think was commissioned by the original owner in like 1997. So this is like 25-year-old.
And how many miles are on it again?
I got it with around 15,000, and I've had fun driving it for about 2 more, so about 17,000 miles.
It's a race car, though. When you drive, this is a race car.
I mean, it is a race car, supercar, whatever you want to call it, but I still treat her like I have to respect the car.
Oh, no, I know. I like the little rear window is always so cool.
I mean, it's just with little pops. You just pop that out. Most people take it out.
Right. And so now your hard top's back home or in the trunk?
So the hard top I have for this was aftermarket as well, but it usually comes with that accordion soft top and the side inserts are cloth. The original car was intended to be a convertible,
Right.
so you basically just have inserts that go inside here and a cloth top that goes across the top. It's better to drive it with the top off anyways.
Right. Nice. Wow. Yeah, all right. Well, that's very cool. Well, I really do appreciate you letting me. Well, hey, we have to hear it. Where's the side exhaust? I mean, the side exhaust gives me the impression like she's got some really nice rumble. So we gotta hear that, right?
Go ahead.
Oh, that's interesting. So no door handle.
The door handle's interior only.
Oh my gosh, that's
Cobras,
yeah,
and side
Right.
pipes,
Yeah.
the top, and the door handle is on the inside.
nice.
Again, if you had a hard top or if there was windows, there would be no way to open it up. So
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking about. You're stuck. Hey, I just put a hard top on. I get the windows up. I can't get in my Viper. It's that big old motor. I mean, there's a lot of torque going right there. Come on. Come on. We still do it. There you go. Oh, man. You know, it's such a European type of thing. You know what I mean? It just seems to kind of radiate that they're trying to...
greatest American cars, European.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying to you is that you think they kind of try to ride off of that with the V10 motor, you know, if you think about...
Actually, part of the design of this car was they shipped over a Lamborghini
Right.
engine because that's
Yeah.
what they manufacture V10s.
Right,
But they found so many problems with the engine that they just kind of scrapped it and went and designed their own.
right.
So while it was inspired
Yeah, that's
by
what I'm
the
saying.
Lamborghini,
Yeah,
America had to upgrade it.
right.
Right, you know, just like we always do.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Good job. All right, people are wrapping it up here. Here's a nice C8. But hey, here's the real deal. Z06. It's that exhaust there. That exhaust there. Nice. Very nice. All right, here we are. Gentleman's leaving, heading out. Very nice. Throaty. probably get it right over there, won't he? Huh. All right, here we are. I'm the last guy, as always, leaving. 11:59. Talked to a lot of different people today. All right, another nice car show, car meet day. And boy, I tell you, our car show up here in this Leesburg area, it's Spartan compared to the dullest car meet and other car meets that go on around the area that get going a lot earlier. So I'm not up for that personally. Yeah, right. As I drive down to Dulles at 6 in the morning, right? So, nice car show today. Had some really great video, some great vehicles and cars and conversations, and I'm going to post all that. And, you know, kind of summing up the car show, I was talking about electrified, you know, where we are with the electrification of vehicles, which is pretty neat, but at the same time, I think that it's kind of dangerous that the media is pushing an agenda, I think, that's not real clear to people of what's accomplished out of all this, being that, you know, it's expensive and it doesn't really solve the world's challenges. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to get into an argument about the green agenda. That's not the point. The point is more about, you know, what is Elon Musk doing getting into the social media business? You know, what's his goals? You know, this is a guy that truly really got the electric vehicle market going more than ever. You know, if you look at what he's done, you know, so that's a huge, you know, it's a huge accomplishment for Tesla to do what they've done now that all the big manufacturers are following that same path. So you have to, you know, wonder, is Elon positioning himself to kind of move on from the electrical vehicle market, or if anything, step down, not be as involved? I mean, I have no idea. I'm just throwing out ideas here. Why is Elon Musk buying up a social media company? And the only thing I can figure is it's to help his continued path of robots and artificial intelligence. I mean, so yeah, you know, hey, anybody out there watch my channel, you know, weigh in on what you think is going on with this social media platform. And he's now wanting to really expose himself, which he is. I mean, once you get in that type of stature and start exposing yourself, you know, it's a whole different ball game, because unfortunately it turns political, and that's what I've said on my channel many times. I don't want the political channel. That isn't what I'm doing, and that's not what it's about. It's about sharing information with others, and hopefully, like today's car show, if you watch the videos and you hear the stories from these individuals that have a passion for these Ice Age vehicles, you know, Ice Age, that's the name of my channel, you know, it's a passion. You know, people just have an incredible, you know, love for these vehicles. And, you know, and if you watch and listen to them talk, you can just hear their own personal stories about their cars and how they're so unique to who they are and what they want out of their car. I mean, I talked about it last weekend. The exhaust, you know, exhaust. What is that? You know, what does it do to us, for this Ice Age people? Because I'm riding around in electrified vehicles now, and, you know, I've lost that exhaust note. So anyways, hey, thanks for everybody watching my channel, and I hope everybody, you know, gets something out of it. That's the goal, and I hope everybody has a blessed day, and hopefully here before long I'll be posting a channel or a video about my F-150 Lightning truck that's supposed to be built the week of May 9th. We'll see if that all plays out, and then how long does it take for it to leave the factory to get to the dealership. That's a whole other story. So hope everybody has a blessed day.